Oh, hello. It is me, Jessie. This is weird. My first live. Oh my goodness. Well, so this is more for me. This is kind of more of a selfish thing. I'm just going to set this up and I'm going to pretend that, yeah, this is just here. um, I'm a screenwriter, filmmaker, and actress. My primary source of income is background acting. Um, my biggest opportunity from background acting was Joker 2 as a jury member, and that was an incredible experience. You can see that video review in my channels. And yeah, this is so weird. Okay, so the purpose of me doing this is um, I'm going to be writing my screenplays. Yes, this is my weird way of holding myself accountable for actually getting these things done. Um, Screenwriting is a very solitary uh, marathon. It doesn't have to be. There's writers' rooms, partners groups, all that good stuff. Um, but it's not uncommon for writers to be solo as they work through the script. And then, of course, there's the notes feedback from anybody else that would be potentially involved with the script. But I am just me and solo, and I procrastinate really bad. I'm gonna fix this candle. That's better. Yeah. So here we are, live. I used to do this on Twitch during COVID, the pandemic. That was interesting. Not really. But here we are again. I'm going to try this through YouTube. And yeah. So I have a couple scripts in mind already that I want to tackle. But before we get to those, I actually need to clean up a script that I had been working on that is not intentional. That is just there because it was safe. Safe from the cats. You'll see cats walk through the screen periodically, I believe. But anyways, yeah, I have a couple scripts in mind that I really want to tackle. They've been flowing through the mind for a while now. But before I get to those, I need to wrap up a script that I was working on, contracted for a client who I actually met through background. Um, yeah, but just some spelling, a few spelling things, and then working on the title page, the cover page, and that's pretty much it. Just like a 5 minute task. So I'm here working. You won't see what I'm working on, but feel free to say engage in the chat, and I will stop back periodically to see how what's going on. Yeah. Yeah. And again, if you hear cats, those are my babies. I have 5 of them. They all want attention at different times, especially when I'm trying to get something done. Like right now, the one you might hear Missy, and then there's Mighty, Oliver, Simba, and Felix. Mighty and Oliver are the parents. Simba, Felix, and Mississippi are the babies. And have had them for about 8 years, 9 years. Yeah, so I've had them through COVID, through all of my moves. It's been a journey, and they have been God sent. I love them, and I'm so grateful for them. And yeah, yeah. Okay, so I think I'm just going to move this screen to the side. Too bad I can't share my screen, because that would be fun. Whoa. Okay, so I guess I can kind of talk through this process. So I don't know what other people utilize, but I love Final Draft to use for my screenwriting adventures. There's other things out there, I believe, like Movie Magic, or yeah. Celtics used to be a thing. I don't know if that's still around. Some people just dive right into a Word document, which is pretty cool. I can't do that.
I appreciate this. I know how busy you are.
Well, I'm afraid
Right
I'm not
now,
much of an expert
I'm
on
just looking
tapes.
for a spell check on this
Really,
thing.
checking language, just ask Thompson.
There we are.
Yes, sir.
Final
Thompson?
draft has reached the end of the document.
Lieutenant
Continue spell
Colombo.
check it from the
Inspector
beginning.
General.
Yes. Let's
How do you
go.
do, Lieutenant? Lieutenant,
We'll learn that.
what are we going to be looking at?
This may be
We'll learn that. That's one thing I love about
was recorded the night of the murder.
spell check.
It
You
shows the
can
death of your mother and the arrival of a security
introduce
guard
it to
after the
word,
shooting.
introduce words
Mr.
to
Thompson, I
it,
assume that you cut the tape in the
and
place that I marked.
included in the dictionary.
Security guard will be on the right monitor, and the shooting will be on your left monitor.
Yeah. So it remembers, so it doesn't ask you again. I love that. So far, just
Now the one on the right is after the murder. That's
a
when
lot
the security
of
guard came in and
names.
See, his
Oh,
presence
got
in the
one.
blackface
Page
tape
62.
started up again.
What?
Freeze that. Freeze this.
I think that's an actual word. So, we're going to learn that.
Excuse me.
Oh, there we go. Just needs to be a hyphen. Cool.
Lieutenant, exactly what are you looking for?
I don't know. Clock on
Skip.
a wall, a watch.
No, learn.
Shadow.
Learn.
Something that will definitely establish
There he
the
is.
exact time
There we
of the
are.
murder.
We got one.
Well,
Relinquish.
Baxter said it was 9:30. He saw the whole thing.
Oh, there's another one.
Not exactly. He saw it on a monitor. He wasn't actually in the room.
Skip. Skip. Learn. Learn. Oh. Jesse, what were you doing? Not paying attention.
I'm not sure.
Mischievous.
Let me ask you something. Can you zoom in close
How do you
like they do
spell
in
that?
football games? Can you do that on this tape?
Oh, sure, that's no problem.
Oh. Oh, man.
What do you see?
When spell check doesn't even identify it. Dang. How do you spell mischievous? Mischievous. M-I-S. C. Oh. Ha! I guess I was not close. M-I-S-C-H-I-E-V-O-U-S.
Thank God you went to the gallery that night.
What do you mean?
Was that supposed to be? Yep, that was a name.
I might have lost you both.
I think it's too good now.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
I need. Oh, can't say the dialogue out loud.
I'm sorry to bother you again so soon. Perhaps it's more convenient for you, Lieutenant. You could just move in one of our desks. I'm a nuisance, I know, but I do have a problem. I need your help.
Don't know what I was trying to say there.
What about
From inside.
I wonder if you could run them for me. I'm sure you can. Question.
Dang.
This is the last time.
That was a big goof.
It will not happen again. All right, Lieutenant. I'll take your word for it.
Uh-oh. Gonna have to make something up.
Good afternoon, Mr.
But
Bradley.
stay within frame of what the
This
context.
is Officer Bronson.
Whoops.
Ready to go?
Oh man.
I
Okay.
if you remain on.
I gotta go back a couple lines so that I can understand what this dialogue was trying to say because I goofed that up.
2 tapes? Yeah. What is it? One is the arrival of the security guard, and the other is the shooting of your mother.
Ha! I got it.
The tape I gave you?
Da-da-da-da.
Yes, sir. Will you play them? Which first? Both at the same time.
Yeah, that works. Okay. Let's start again. We're on page 111.
I don't know much about these things. Is it possible to take that tape
And that's it. That's complete. Cool. Spell check done. Now, I gotta go back and what's that word? Italis. Oh, that's Felix. Say hi, Felix. Okay. I can't say that word. Italicized, italics, whatever. I am a big fan of bolding the slug lines. And in doing so, I accidentally made a few of them that word I cannot say. So I need to go back and undo those, and then I will be done. And I can send this back to the client for him to review.
What are you talking about?
I know I saw them. And that will be that. This project, I think I started in April. It was 132 pages. And it was an interesting writing adventure. I finished it in November, I believe. I think this was my longest writing when I contract to do something. It didn't have a deadline, which was nice. Although I almost prefer to have deadlines. Because with deadlines, I just feel like you are, oh, did I want to do that? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I don't know. I just like deadlines because I feel like it's easier to stay on track, on focus, and when I don't have anything to... Oh, found one. Boo! Ah, there they are. Yeah. It's just easier to hold yourself accountable when there's deadlines. I feel. Because then I feel like I make screenwriting a hobby when there's no deadlines. Like I can make a self-imposed deadline, but then I just break it. Like, oh, I could do it later. Well, I could do it tomorrow, or I could do it 3 days, or whatever. And then there's also the fact that I feel like I can write fast. And so that also plays into my procrastinating because I know I can write fast. I think I can write fast. So then I'll definitely be like, oh, well, I could just make up the 3 pages in 2 days. And that's not what happens because in 2 days, I'll just be like, oh, I'm not in the mood. And so, again, that's kind of why I am here experimenting with this live. Because so far, it's working. Oh, that's Missy. Hi, Missy. So far, you've seen two of the babies.
Absolutely.
I think that is pretty much it with this script.
I saw your mother coming up to your room to wish you good night. I saw her. I saw her alive before I left.
Yeah. Scanning, I'm scanning, I'm scanning.
Officer.
Oh, found something.
This one finishes.
I don't know. I think I have a preference when it comes to script format. Like, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, just like the bolded slug lines, I love scripts that are like not stories, not prose. Like, I guess that's what they say. Like, the action lines are literally just one or two sentences, and then the setup is, yeah, again, a couple sentences, not like.
I know my wife, Doctor.
Because I'm a horrible reader. I love to read, but again, this just goes back to procrastinating. I am a horrible reader. Like, if it takes so much for my brain to understand what is trying to be conveyed, my brain will already have left the station and is focusing on something else. And so, like, yes, when they really start off with a solid vein, like, and they just dive right into the meat and it's just quick, those are my favorite kind of scripts. And I try to write around that style for myself. And I think why that also is it helps with it when it comes to breaking down the script and then going to shoot said script. I don't know how many screenwriters go through and try to break it down.
What about you, Daddy?
That's considered pre-production, line producing. But if you have to really comb through a script, you don't want to have to comb through all an extra
Why did you tell him?
bunch of dialogue. So if it's there, it's quick, it's precise, it makes everything so much easier. And that, again, going back to the bolded slug lines, like being able to find the beginning and the end of the scene. I'm tickled. I'm being tickled by my plan. Stay. Ah! I'm under attack. Oliver's looking at me like I'm crazy. Hi, Ollie.
Watch you dive.
Got it. Ah! Everything's falling apart. Okay. Yeah, bolded slug lines. Some people even underline their stuff, and I dig it. All right, it's done. Aww. I got Columba playing in the background. I think that's Leslie Ann. I can't tell. It looks like Leslie Ann Warren.
Why?
Cinderella, Clue. I actually saw her on the picket line, and while we were captaining for the SAG strike, we were explicitly told not to. What's the word? Freak out around the celebrities and high-profile individuals, but she was one of the few people, and everybody caught me off guard, but
All right.
She really caught me off guard, and I could not
Come forward.
help but to fan out. Like, oh my god,
57.
you're Leslie Edward. Oh my god.
1967.
Okay, so right now I'm working on the title page. I'm just going to put in the title of the script
Wednesday.
and written by.
On the count of 3.
Shoot, you want to make sure you get the name right.
Very refreshed.
I think for this one, I am considered a ghostwriter because,
1,
yeah,
2.
lots of reasons.
That must have been a short one.
And I'm okay with that.
About the same.
It's hard not to say filtering what I want to say to not give away what I am working on. That's difficult. Right now I'm just making sure I'm spelling
I want you to stay here a while.
the last name correctly. Okay.
I've seen so little of you. Carl's going out of town today.
A lot of pressure.
San Francisco. And I thought the beach house.
And then it gives you the option to put in your address and phone number. I never do that.
You know how much I need you.
If anything, I'll put in my phone number and email. Never my address.
I'll see you later.
And then copyright. If you got that.
Rest.
Dr. Collier, I thought perhaps you want to know that we're missing some drugs from the research lab. Several hundred units
All
of
right.
Orbital and Xylitol.
Got the email in there.
Double check the inventory. I'm sure there's mistakes.
So I swear I have like dyslexia or whatever that is, because sometimes these letters be looking like they go back and forth.
Too deep in Mrs. Donner's hypnotic state is a dangerous shortcut.
I need it. Don't second guess me on my methods.
And that's another thing.
You don't need it.
To be able to get tested for learning disabilities
I'll tell you what I
or
do.
mental
I need those results of your
disabilities,
experiments
it is
for rats.
incredibly difficult and
I needed
unnecessarily
results and you
difficult.
rejected them.
Because they weren't properly controlled. I've got a
It
publisher
should just
hovering
be
over my
like,
shoulder like a
hi,
rabbit.
I am
I'm
a new
not going to
patient
take lab
and
results to take your
I
pulse.
have this insurance, and
I do suggest
even though it
you
may
show a
not be
little
the
bit more
best,
imagination, a
I
lot
still
more
feel like I
diligence.
should be able to
Diligence.
test, go through the process of figuring out what's going on sometimes. And it's not like that. But anyways, I don't know if that made any sense. But this is done. It's done. I'm going to bold that. I'm going to save it. Does anybody else, as they save, their save numbers increase? Like, I'll be like, story script _1, story script _2, story script _3, and so forth. All the way up to like 20.
Fun. Well, what would it be?
Okay.
Pistols at 10 paces. Swords? Who gets the choice of weapons? I'm using
Shoo.
What do you want? Confession that your wife and I are lovers? That's self-evident, but you say it with such pride. Perhaps she hasn't told you yet. Not the first, you know. Or even the second. Or even the fifth.
Must you please?
Yes, of course you must.
Huh?
You forget, Carl. After 7 months with Nadja, I know everything about her. And you. Correct me if I'm
Eh.
wrong. And at this point, you usually step aside, knowing full well
I
that the
I forgot it
lover
did
of
that.
the moment
That's
is not
cool.
allowed to accept the responsibility for Nachi.
Final Draft has this
I know my wife,
option
Doctor.
where it will scan the script
And the trash is attractive to
for
might be
script
surprised.
errors, formatting errors. I forgot it did that. See, it's been so long since I've been in this program.
Nachi, get your coat.
All right, that's done. Let's go ahead and send.
you. Walk out of that door, Collier, with my wife. I'll ruin you. I go to the university, tell them about the drugs you're using, about the carnal relations you had with
Whoop.
the patient, my wife. What is it?
Yes, of course. Without her, there's no book.
Whoopsies. Oh no! Unhand her! You clown! Oh shit! Language. Hey, babies. He came out of nowhere. There it is.
He's dead.
I found it. I found it. You better run, girl.
Don't look at him. Don't look at him.
You don't know if he's gonna turn on you. You better run.
Sit down over here.
Okay. Ooh.
We're gonna have to call the police. What are we gonna tell them?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And Carl tried to stop me from
Well,
his wife.
that
If you'd ever believe that.
was
Well,
interesting.
it's a different story.
It's done. I think I am going to stop for now. And I might come back in a little bit. I need to go run and make some breakfast real quick because my stomach is growling. But this is fun. I think I might, yeah, I think I might keep up with this. But anyways,
Don't.
bye.
Nobody else.